1 second. And we're live.
So today, this is what I'm drinking. You guys would fuck Rengoku, right? From Bleach. Who would you fuck? Anime girls? Rengoku? Bleach? Rambo?
Are you asking? Are you asking for my list?
I mean, are you gonna fuck her, or do you have somebody better?
This is this is exactly the territory we were trying to avoid.
Yeah, I think there's
It's
more
all out of the bag.
options. I
You
think
guys
there's,
told me to lead you down this passage,
yeah,
and
I
We
now
agree.
thought you were
We
gonna
all make
start.
mistakes.
no, I told you I'm gonna take this drink, and I'm going off.
I thought you were gonna start with who you were gonna fuck, and then work your way through kill, marry, or whatever in whatever order. But okay, all
No,
right,
we can
Yeah.
play this game. No, no, no. Now we can play this game.
No,
Okay,
now
all
we have
right.
to
go.
give
So
context because it's not
No,
yes,
just
I'm gonna give
anyone.
you context because I'm fine with that. So Rengiku is my choice of
we have to let the audience know the three options.
Correct.
okay.
That's
Go ahead.
context.
Okay, go ahead, Rambo. What is your choice?
Okay, so we're playing a game of Fuck Kill Mary, and each of us has nominated one anime girl. Rengiku from Bleach, Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop, and Android 18 from Dragon Ball Z.
Hold on,
So
run that back. I laughed way too hard. I laughed way too hard.
Rambo likes that
Clipping's
so
gonna be
bad.
a nightmare. Clipping's gonna be a nightmare. Run that back.
from the beginning, you want me to
Yeah,
start
yeah,
from the
yeah,
beginning?
yeah, yeah.
All right,
I
so
mean,
for
we can do the whole
context
thing
for the
from the beginning if
audience,
you guys want.
All right, so let him set the context, and then you go straight into your list, Eminol.
exactly. All right, so as soon
Okay.
as I'm done giving like the details, you're just like, well, I'm fucking.
Yeah.
All right. So, for context, the audience, we are playing a game of Fuck Kill Mary with three different anime girls. We have each nominated one, and we're all going to make a list out of those three. So, we have Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop, we have Rengiku from Bleach, and we have Android 18 from Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super.
I don't care.
So,
I'm fucking Rengiku. Android 18,
it's going
killing
to be a
it.
long night.
I'm gonna kill that. Telling you right now. But I'm fucking the shit out of Rengiku.
Okay, so she's your. So, who you killing, who you marrying,
Oh
and
yeah,
why?
I'll marry Faye Valentine. She seems like a ride or die. Also Rengiku. She's like a ride and die, but she's just so damn bad. Jamie, put up a picture.
Jamie, would you fill that up?
Jamie's been drinking.
This is great. This is great. This is better than I thought when I pitched this.
Jamie's been drinking. But I mean, I would. Damn, this is hard because yeah, she's such a baddie. They both ride hard for their peoples. You know, Rengiku stood by her captain's side the entire time. Every time she was out for the count. Damn, you know what? I'm gonna have to marry her. That's consistent great pussy.
I
What
like
have we done?
I like how we were trying to avoid goon territory, and also it seems like you didn't even think about this prior to.
Dude, like at
Very
all. And
true.
like honestly, what's concerning to me is your priorities when it comes to marriage. Like Android 18 is wifey. Like she
No,
was
no,
ride or die.
wait. Pause. Come out. All due respect, she's still a robot, and we said we're not banging robots here.
She's not a robot anymore, and she wasn't ever. An android's technically not a robot.
Yeah, and she was ride or die. And my brother pointed out something that had totally escaped me. That when her and Krillin needed money, and she was in the tournament against Hercule, she could have destroyed him. And instead, she's like, yo, we need the bread. Let's make a deal on the side. I'll let you win. And my family gets the money because that's putting the family first and the ego aside. And that's what you want in a wife, not just like what, like not just the goon territory stuff.
I forgot about that. That's a great pull. Thanks, Jeremiah.
Okay. Okay. Let's not be a little lagoonish. Let me rethink.
Yo,
let me
what?
rethink. Let me
The
rethink. You
Spider-Man meme.
know? No, I stand by what I said.
You've said a
I'm
bunch of stuff and you haven't given a definitive list yet.
okay. That was my point. That was my point. I got to mix you guys up. By the way, 11%, guys.
Yeah, just Manny, are you still drinking that Voodoo Ranger? 11% as well.
No, I knocked that down, and it was not conducive to getting the clips out.
Okay. Oh yeah. I'm drinking Hennessy, and that's 80 proof,
Hey,
so and 40% alcohol by volume, so whatever.
whoa,
But
whoa! It's not a competition. It's just a
that's what I'm
ride.
saying. Yeah. No, it's not
In the words
for
of
Heineken,
sure.
Drake,
nice
the
and easy.
ride.
It'll let us get through this pod.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Man,
All right, Manny. From the top. All right. So who's who?
okay, let's be for real. Um, I'm still marrying Rengiku because that's Bay from the beginning of Bleach. That's my Bay. She's like I said, they're already hardworking. I like a girl who is strong. She's been able to handle herself on her own. She helped out Soul Society. Continue on. No spoilers for anybody who's not up to date, but it's lit. Um, and she's just really fine. And I have a thing for blondes with big titties. I'm sorry, it's not good news. It's just true. It's just true. So Android 18 will move to the bang list because if you can get to my penis, you are definitely the greatest. Or at least the second greatest. I don't condone cheating, but if I had to choose, who's my second pick, Android 18, I would bang her. I'm gonna kill Faye Valentine just because I don't like Cowboy Bebop.
Ooh.
Yeah, but she is pretty bad. I won't lie. I've seen it. But in this in this situation, yeah, she's gone. I'm sorry. Rambo, what about you?
So I'm killing 18.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm killing 18. Um, I'm marrying Rengiku, like for because she is a ride or die. Like she'll pull up for her man's.
Even when she knows she's gonna
Um,
lose.
hmm?
Even when she knows she's gonna lose.
I mean, I'm never gonna put her in a predicament like that.
Exactly.
I'll pull out the blicky. We all make it at home.
Pants high.
Yeah. And then Faye Valentine for the goon territory. Yeah. I can't believe you don't like Cowboy Bebop. It's so great.
Yeah, I can't get through it. I love Samurai Shampoo. I I don't know. I like the concept of it, but I think as a kid, I used to have like insomnia, so I would not sleep much. You guys know this. Um, and it would be the one thing that woke me up all the time, and it would always be the same episode. So I felt like for a long time they only had one episode, and it annoyed the fuck out of me to the point where I didn't like it anymore. So even now, like I've tried to watch it. I've heard there's been like roommates. I can't get into it.
There was the Netflix live action, which actually was pretty decent too. Like for a Netflix anime adaptation, it's pretty decent. But yeah, man, like the original anime, classic. Like it's like a monster of the week. There's a through line through it, but it's like so different, and it's like a futuristic space cowboys, and every week is a different episode, and basically like it there's a whole overarching story and everyone's got a backstory and stuff, but it's like at the end of the day, they're all just trying not to starve. Like that's the thing. They're all trying to like make money to eat. Like it's such a good show. And then the music in it, the animation style, like by Shinichiro Watanabe, I believe is the dude who also made Samurai Champloo. Like two
Yeah,
completely different like style animes, but incredible. They're both incredible. Like
yeah.
like
I mean,
incredible rewatch territory, like rewatchability factor. I always have it on here, so like here. But yeah, man, it's
yeah.
great.
And one thing that what reminds me, like being in your house, is watching Samurai. Not watching Samurai Champloo. Seeing the Cowboy Bebop. And like just appreciating the art and the music with it. That's one thing that like I do like. Like I said, I just can't get into the story itself. But for me, like I haven't put much time into it, but from the like the little bit to the side, I'm like, okay, like it's cool, but just not my gist. And like I know people
Yeah.
really ride hard for it.
Mm.
Yeah, and that context actually makes me kind of second guess. I'm still sticking with my guns, but it makes me second guess because so basically I was thinking kill Faye Valentine. I don't need kind of like a gambling woman in my life. Like I gamble hard enough for all of us. So her being a gambler kind of definitely takes her out of wifey territory. So then it was like, okay, is she the bang or is she the kill? And I think Rengiku like she's drawn for this conversation. So she gets the bang, and then like I said, Android 18 is just like the all around like everyday ride, like real rider. I know you said Rengiku ride like is ride or die, but Android 18 like put ego aside, like put the money on like anybody who can be loyal to Krillin. That's a loyal. That's you feel me?
Facts,
That's a
actually.
loyal
Facts.
chick.
I mean, but also if you think about it, Rengiku hangs out with a captain that looks like a child. So in a way, I guess your kind of statement of at least banging her, at least she's not into younger looking guys like me. Put me in an anime, coach. No goonery. No goonery.
I think we
Yeah.
all learned a lot about the topics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Starting to hate on
What
one
to
of the big book
never
fanboys.
touch on again.
Yeah, but
Did you guys hear about OnlyFans?
no. So speaking of like anime and financials, South Korea, their stock market crashed 40% today. So they wiped $2 trillion out of their market, and tons and tons of accounts were liquidated because I guess similar to Cowboy Bebop, where people are just trying to make some money to survive. A lot of the traders in South Korea were using leverage and margin to try to like flip $1 into more dollars. So tons of them got liquidated, and of the liquidated like thousands and thousands of accounts, tens of thousands of accounts that got liquidated, over 60% were from people who are 35 and under. So they just destroyed their like current working generation, who's just trying to make it happen in the market.
If it isn't another bro, can't
if
catch
it
a fucking break.
if it isn't the man just trying to keep us down.
Yeah.
Bro,
Like
literally.
I'm like, look, I'm not gonna lie. I have respect for for the generation that came before us. And I wish no evil will on anybody, but let these niggas die already. Damn.
It's not the generation that came before us. This is all
The ones
like
before them,
boomers. This is all like the boomers like hoarding wealth, and then like it's Manny, you have an economy degree. You can explain this way better than I can, but it's like the trickle down of just like the largest wealth disparity like ever. Like, and I don't know, man. Like, the us as millennials, we've inherited like the worst economy ever. Like, jobs don't pay, education costs more than it ever has, debt, like if you get into student loan debt, like it's crippling at best. Like it's tough.
And that's where I
Brother,
don't put it on the boomers, like on hoarding wealth. I put it on like 1971. We got off the gold standard. So we basically went from like, hey, every dollar we have is backed by some amount of gold to, hey, I'm just going to press this print button whenever I feel like it. And then that print button was never done in a way, like not to be socialist or populist, but like it was never done in a way that was distributed towards health, towards education, towards things that will make people better off and be able to like actually give returns to society. It's always been the money printers always used to bail out giant corporations. Like
Hmm.
so that's what's killing it is like we ran up inflation, so the chart for prices on everything's going up to infinity, and the wage chart is the only one that's like flatlined. Like that's
Hmm.
no way to run a like financially healthy society.
Yep. And it's crazy because not only is that going down, but did you guys see the stuff about COVID?
That actually is a pretty good segue because, like, Manny, I'm sure you like saw this, or Lethal, I should say, or you're aware of this, that like I think it's like 80% of like the US's like printed money was during COVID or some shit. Like, it's some
Since
crazy.
COVID, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it was since COVID. So it's
Yeah.
just like,
Jamie,
yeah,
will you
like,
pull up the M2 money supply chart? Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Jamie will pull that up.
no,
Yeah.
man, it's just like wild. Like, you know, what's funny. Manny, when he used to live with me, he knows, like, I'll just geek out on something every weekend, and like this weekend has been like the collapse of the Roman Empire, and like I've been watching just videos about it, and I was just like, oh, that's what's happening. It's crazy.
Basically.
You watch
Yeah.
like one of their last big fights at the Coliseum, and they brought a guy from Lithuania to do the halftime show, and you're like, "Is that Bad Bunny?"
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
the correlations are so strong.
Yeah, no, it's wild. And like everyone expects, I don't, I shouldn't say everyone. I expected it to be like a loud decline. Meanwhile, like, no, the fall of the Roman Empire was just like a bunch of civil wars and then like different leaderships and then like different arrangements of power until it all got broken up and then it just ceased to exist. It's just like, damn, like, I think we're on the path.
Yeah. Especially like today. They had Dr. Anthony Fauci on, I guess, in a hearing. COVID. It was like a COVID-19 hearing.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, and they kind of destroyed him, and it's funny because, like, the internet's so quick to doing memes. They're all already like, science pleads the fifth. They put up the Dave Chappelle skit, letting know if like I plead the fifth. So and it's crazy because like these are things that they were silencing during COVID. And I think like when we had our first run, we were bringing this up of like things that were going down during COVID, and that like we were always cautious of what was really going on. And I think it's funny where like at least for myself, where I tried to do the most that I could while always staying within my own boundaries, knowing that I couldn't fully believe what the government was telling me to do or whatever Fauci was saying to do. So it's kind of how they were saying at one point they asked Dr. Fauci to look behind himself to just see the people who've been like labeled as something or whatever between the times of COVID, for not following the regulations or the guidelines that he had set up. And it's kind of just says a lot when you don't say a lot. And I think this is like the beginning part of how you're talking about the Roman Empire falling down. That this is how we start waking up to the things that we're not taking the bullshit. Like, a lot of people died during COVID, and the world has never been the same since. And even what 6 years from what happened, we're not fully recovered. So it's uh it's interesting to see how like the light's coming out. Hopefully, other things come on the light that we won't speak about yet, but they're coming.
Yeah,
They're coming.
I honestly don't think like anything's gonna come from this. Like, this is gonna be similar to kind of everything else that's been dropped on us. That it's like, hey,
Yeah.
these powerful people lied, cheated, or stole. Can you believe this? And it's like, oh, I'm outraged. Anyway, what's going on after this? Like,
Yeah, and they have as soon as they clear the room, they're gonna put like another group of people, and it's hey, these people are lying, cheating, and stealing from you too.
yeah. So somebody posted that Gavin Newsom had an affair, and the person he had an affair with came out and said Kamala Harris like warned me not to speak up about this. And so people started paying attention to that, and I'm like, dude, we got somebody like running the whole ship who has like done a little more than an affair. And like, at least this was an affair with like, and I'm not even
Also,
justifying what Gavin Newsom did, but I'm like, hey, can we do one bird at a time? Like,
yeah,
we're,
that's what's funny. I didn't even think that big. I was just like, yo, like somebody got cheated on, bro. Like, why are we talking about Kamala Harris and what she told the person? Like, you don't even go here, bitch. Like, get the fuck out of here.
but that's where like the news cycle is always like
Yeah,
shifting to
just
try to
trying to
keep you looking somewhere else.
spin some shit.
And so when it comes to this COVID stuff, that's the first thing that came into mind. It's like, okay, if they have this information, they probably had it for a minute. Why now? Like, what is this meant to distract us from?
There's probably gonna be like an Epstein bomb drop. Like somebody's about to get like someone's name's about to like peak. Like what is it when a breach when a when like a whale like breaches the water? Like somebody big's name is gonna like come through.
We're about to breach your ass.
Yeah, bro.
There's never been a bigger name than the one that showed up the most, and it's not a problem. Like, it's not treated as a problem. And it's been, dude,
All of it.
he got impeached 7 years ago, and nothing happened. So it's like, I think we're good. It's just going to be more of the same. Like, we can get
Yeah.
angry, we could whatever, but like, at the end of the day, like, um, our forefathers would have done some stuff, and
No, I
I think our generation ain't about doing no stuff.
No.
gotta hope we're willing to do more stuff because that's all that we have right now. In reality, it's hope.
Rebellions were
You know
built on hope.
exactly.
You gotta trust the
So
process.
I'll drink to that.
Trust in the process.
But in a funny,
Rambo's
to
been
completely.
looking for that LeBron transition for miles. He's like, how do I get it
Oh
in there?
damn, damn! It's
I
funny
mean,
because I had a way that we could go into Marvel, but it's whatever you want to go into.
no, let's touch on let's pause.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
Let's talk about the LeBron decision. um Makes absolutely no sense to me. Like just I understand. I would have understood like the storybook ending, like if he would have gone back to Miami, like just to go back to a team that he already played for, like Miami or Cleveland, end his career at his home, or go back to Miami where he could win one again, and then just like clear the air with Pat Riley, all that stuff, and then just
Well,
like
for
go
him, it
out
was the
like
first one.
um but I don't know to be 41 years old, starting like with a new team, and like the quote was like he chose it because of their championship roster. So it's like okay, so you're trying to win one. Like if you think Joel Embiid's gonna take you to the promised land, like hey, bruh.
Yeah,
I
and
don't know,
and
man.
that's a thing. A championship roster built on, I would say their cornerstone actually did shift to Jalen Brown, but their cornerstone prior had been Joel Embiid, and I don't think that he's been healthy like one full season in his career yet. And like, if this is the season, fantastic. Like, I hope he's healthy. But to say that this is the championship roster out of anywhere in the East, out of like any team would have taken him. Apparently, maybe not New York, but any team that would have
Yeah,
had him, I think, like even at 41, he makes any team a contender. The Heat looking to get Klay Thompson. Those are the kind, like the Klay Thompsons are the kind of players he needs around, like Tim Hardaway Jr., Klay Thompson, Davion Mitchell, him and Giannis creating a lot of gravity in the front court, like and Bam, like
I don't
Bam's going
agree
after
that
him.
I don't agree that he makes any team a contender because, like, if you compare what he had with the Lakers, Joel Embiid is basically Anthony Davis, and Luka Doncic is better than Jalen Brown, in my opinion. Like, so you're just swap jerseys for the same situation.
he didn't have both of them though. Like Anthony Davis wasn't there for, and he won one with Anthony Davis, like the bubble one. Um,
Yeah,
That
and
doesn't count.
And Luca wasn't healthy this last run. He had like 3 starters out for the first 2 rounds of the playoffs this year. So it's like, what could he have done with a healthy Luca? That would be interesting. He ended up playing with the all Harvard team. It was like LeBron and a bunch
Yeah.
of white dudes.
I mean, I feel like this just proves the point of what I've been bringing up from before. The man is trash. He's not deserved the title GOAT. He's just been in the league for way too long, and now he's showing his true colors. How he's always been showing is that he will do anything to chase the ring. And I feel like they're all going at a point where they're trying to make the 76ers look like an Avengers team, that they're talking about becoming the new super team. Brother, if this is what you need to keep getting rings, you're not deserved to be called the GOAT.
I mentioned this in text. There's like some weird, like I told y'all the Diddy stuff, like with Kevin Hart, like Meek Mill, and then like Philly, that whole thing. And
Drake.
then I saw this whole, what'd you say?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something to Drake. So I was trying to beat you
Oh
to
no, when
it.
you said that he does like he's proven what he's always proven, I was gonna say like literally what Drake said in that line. But
He said
no,
both of them.
Netflix is like launching one of those Netflix houses in Philadelphia. Did you guys see this?
No, what's
Is
No.
that?
that the Netflix house that
Yeah, the
you're
Netflix
talking about? Okay.
house.
Yeah.
There's gonna be one in Philadelphia now, and I'm like,
Wha-
strange
wha-
timing.
What's the Netflix house? Like a house full of streamers?
I got no. I don't even know what it is. They keep showing it, and it's supposed to be like a big. It's like an amusement park of Netflix, and it's like a Stranger Things like room and like house and stuff, and this show of whatever it's. I don't know, but like I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's like a lot of corporate synergy going on, like and I don't know the announcement of it. I was like, weird.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna call this out without saying anything too much. If something happens, we're this moment right now. This moment.
Oh,
Just want you guys to remember, okay, what happened, and everything changed after that. I'm just saying, if this happens again, we're having a real conversation between all of us. Cue the what? Or what's it, the meme with the guy and all the random numbers, and it's who's that guy from Step Brothers? What's his name?
John C. Riley.
John C. Riley, and it's with him with all the numbers and the crazy hair. Like, put this moment, we're gonna pin it right there. Yeah, fuck LeBron.
Yeah, it's definitely not fuck LeBron. Like
No.
if Michael Jordan was around in this day and age, I'm not saying he would have switched teams as much, but people would have probably come to him at the very least. Like either he would have gone somewhere else or others would have come and joined him. Like Giannis might have found
I
his way
feel
to the
like that would have.
Bulls.
I feel like that would have never happened. That era of basketball takes real huge pride in the fact that they were all on their own teams, and everybody was like one superstar, your team. At most, you had two. If you guys were super lucky, you made three.
But
But
honestly, it was less talent dense at the time. Like that's the
I
thing.
I I disagree. I feel like
Oh
our
no no no.
generation. I feel like our generation likes to forget that the fact that they may not be legends to us, but they were legends in their era, and I think we
Hey,
are.
by the way, I
I think we're.
respect all of the legends. I respect all of them, but games were ending 77
I
to
said I
81.
respected them first. I said I respected them first.
Oh,
You can
I
respect them,
I
but
agree
they
with
were not scoring the basketball.
I agree with Lethal, and there was a lot fewer superstars. Like now, like the game has changed so much. Like everyone's
I
good at everything. It's almost like MMA. Like when the UFC first launched, and it was just like, oh, this guy's really good at boxing. This guy's really good at jujitsu. It's just like, oh, if he gets him on the ground, he's screwed. Meanwhile, it's
Yeah.
like now everyone knows everything.
Yeah,
Like
it's
that's
like,
the
oh,
NBA
you
these
know
days.
jujitsu?
I
Right this way to a
I don't
championship,
feel
sir. And
I
now,
don't feel
like,
like that's the same. I don't feel like that's the same. This NBA is not as physical as it used to be. It's yeah,
Agreed.
people are shooting more threes, but that's it. But there's nobody getting into the paint as much. There's no new Shaqs. There's no new Alonzo Mournings. There's new like
Okay, but
anybody
real
like
quick,
that.
imagine if Shaq had to go defend the perimeter. Like he was allowed to kind of stay home and get all the blocks, defend the paint, do all this stuff. Like meanwhile, people like Wemby have to both defend the paint and go find like the stretch fives and the stretch fours who are like sitting at the corner. Yeah, dale pa allá.
Um, there's no Shaqs and there's no Alonzo Mornings because they're one-dimensional players, which is exactly to our point. Like, yeah, Shaq was a big guy in the paint. He can't make a free throw. He never shot a three-pointer in his career, I believe, if it wasn't at an All-Star game. Like, yeah, like we don't produce those anymore. Like now you got your Joel Embiid's, your Giannis, like KD's, like these big guys that stretch the floor out and like create shot
Exactly.
Wemby's create shot opportunities and are ball handlers. Like pause.
I remember seeing Shaq make a three when he was on the Heat, and everybody went like crazy. And it was like, one of those like he didn't have to take the shot. It must have not been a close game, whatever. Like where now it's standard. Look at Joker. Like, and by the way, Shaq's great. Not taking anything away from Shaq, but the game has evolved. Like Joker's shooting those threes as well as the middies, as well as everything in the paint, and passing the ball around.
Shaq shot 22 career three-pointers and he made one.
It was the one I'm
Okay,
talking about. I'm telling you.
okay, all right, whatever. I just personally think that LeBron going to another so-called building Avenger team, call it the what's it called, the New Avengers, the Thunderbolts. That's what they're
Bro,
trying to
that's what
make.
they
Um,
look like. You could say they're the Avengers, but they're not as OP. Like Tyrese Maxey, really good young player on the up and up, like no doubt about it, very talented. I don't think he's necessarily going to be taking over games at the clip that might be needed. Joel Embiid, again, like top five in his position if healthy. So hopefully he could stay there. Jalen Brown, I mean, he's had the roster in Boston to do something and hasn't. When the East was weak,
They've won one with him, but
they
like
did win one.
yeah,
Yeah.
you remember like right after the trade, it was like yo, they traded this man for nothing. And then like the sports analytics guys, I don't know if you guys saw this, like the sports analytics guys were like, no, this was a good trade. And I was like, how the fuck was this a good trade? And then they showed like the statistics of how Jalen Brown makes the team worse. Like, did you see this?
No.
no,
No? Oh my god. I'll find it and send it to you guys. But like statistically, like he led the team to like a bunch of wins like when Jason Tatum was out, but like statistically he made everyone around him worse. So he's a real good player, real bad teammate. So it's like which is why they traded him. And I was just like, oh damn, when you look at it that way, like on paper it looks bad that when they traded him for like next to nothing. But like apparently, like obviously these people were making millions of dollars to make these decisions. Some thought was put behind it.
if there was.
Yeah, I don't even know if it was the right amount. I've heard rumors that the GM in Boston didn't like that Jalen Brown was streaming in the off season. Like that he was
Mm,
doing podcasts and stuff. And it's like, brother, if that's your reasoning, like get out of here. Like you want to be working out
yeah,
18 hours a day, like get out of here.
I don't
Like
know. I don't know. That's rumors. Hearsay. Hearsay, Your Honor.
that is hearsay. Yeah, I would
no.
love to see like the points differentials and things like that when he's like on the court with Tatum, but like yeah, I don't think that I think this Avengers looks more like what we're seeing in Doomsday versus what we've seen with like Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, and things like that. So LeBron's gonna have to carry.
You know what's funny to get off topic is Comic Con was this week, and they announced a new team that's supposed to be like a new Avenger team. Did you guys hear of the Midnight Suns?
Who's the Midnight Suns? Is that Marvel?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's
like their
Marvel.
horror.
Yeah, it's like their horror division. Their horror Avenger team that only works at night. It's basically usually it's Blade, Moon Knight, Ghost Rider. This guy, Brother Voodoo, the Hood. Sometimes it's Black Knight, Bloodstone, Miss Elsa Bloodstone, Man Thing, Werewolf by Night, Wolverine. Sometimes, yeah, yeah.
This,
That's actually the game that came out not too long ago. Great
this
game, by the way.
actually looks sick. What's this Dark Iron Man?
It's they're demon hunting for outfits in the game. So basically, I think they're gonna almost follow like Midnight Suns is like,
Oh, big time lost him.
All right. Well, until he gets back, I'm gonna finish my point. So, uh, no. So Jeremias Engelman created this model to show who has the worst. Who lowers the scoring output of their teammates while sharing the court. No one is worse than Jaylen Brown. The metric states that Brown reduces the scoring of each of his 4 on-court teammates by 4 points per 100 by each person per 100 possession, 4 points per teammate. You looking it up, the
Yeah,
Engelman
I'm
model?
pulling it
Yeah.
up. Engelman.
sorry, technical difficulties.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible.
Manny missed it.
What's terrible?
Manny, I think.
What's terrible?
Okay, now your audio and your lips weren't synced on either of the monitors. I was like, so Jaylen Brown, he's got the worst metric of reducing his teammate scoring output by 4 points per teammate per 100 possessions. No one ranks lower than him. So
Okay, but cool. But how the fuck did we get here when we're talking about Midnight Suns?
I finished my topic while you were on hiatus.
How the fuck did we get here?
We took
Now,
a quick
continue your-
U-turn. Yeah, while you dropped off.
You guys know you have the thing in front of you. You guys could have just said this is who they are.
I don't know anything about the Midnight Suns aside from the fact that it looks pretty sick.
I know a little. Like it's cool. Like I have to see it. I have to see how they do it. Have you guys seen Werewolf by Night?
No. Actually, I have not watched it yet.
Oh my god, I love watching.
I do gotta watch.
That's one of those that I'll like put on. Like Werewolf by Night. It's a Marvel special presentation. It's got Werewolf by Night. It's got Man Thing, Elsa Bloodstone, which are members of the like Midnight Suns. Like if they follow it like that with that like old school horror, like if they really lean into it, I feel like it could be great. But like I think Marvel has like I don't want to say failed, but they've kind of like disappointed for the past few years, and they're kind of like going into oh I can't wait. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. But like I feel like they have to lean into like making different stuff because the formula that they were going off of, like people it got stale, like and repetitive and monotonous. So Manny, you think Marvel's been on a high the past couple of years?
No, they definitely haven't been on a high, but they definitely been on a rebuilding, trying to get out some new ideas. Have they all worked? Definitely not.
What new
But
ideas?
what's his name? Mr. Marvel, whatever his name.
That's a show, and we don't even know if that's gonna be like touched on.
Okay. The Spider-Man movies have been great.
That's Sony.
Tomorrow, by the way. Yeah, it's Marvel Studios. Don't take it
It's
away.
Sony. It's Sony Studios.
It's just the name that you slap on a thing, Rambo.
They own it. That's their shit.
Yeah, you should know this, Rambo. What else?
I do know.
Fantastic Four was really good. Thunderbolts is really good.
Thunderbolts was objectively good.
Piece of shit.
No, that's
I really
good.
liked it.
He's saying
I really liked that. It was a
objectively
superhero
means it
movie
can't
about
be
depression.
argued.
What?
Objectively means it can't be argued. You just gave it a high.
Excuse me. I always get this confused.
I was like, you gave it a.
I know
was like,
Rambo. I know Rambo.
I was like, why is he mad? He gave it like a super high compliment.
Subjectively. Like
No, I
I
don't.
love that it's a superhero movie that's actually about depression. Like it's like the what do they call that? Those horror movies, not meta horror, like
Jamie, pull up the last
how
Marvel
every
movie.
horror movie nowadays it can't just be like a serial killer. It also has to be like how the Babadook is about like grief. You know, like it's like that. So they did a superhero movie with that. Like
Look,
elevated
look.
horror is what they call it. Elevated horror.
Okay,
But
so
yeah, that's like the biggest swing that they've taken. And
look, since 2020, right? I personally say we had
Thank you.
4 Marvel movies come out that year, which were Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals, Spider-Man No Way Home. Out of those 4, I think only one actually bombed. Black Widow. Nobody watched that.
Eternals. It was Eternals. You're wrong about that too.
What? Eternals was amazing. They just are stupid. It was great. It was a great movie.
Eternals was great.
Yeah,
It
it was a
has a
great movie.
so I pulled up the list while you were talking about it. Black Widow has a 79% and Eternals has a 48%. And as somebody who doesn't watch a ton of movies, I remember watching Eternals and being like, "Man, are you sure this is a Marvel movie?" Because even even though they were like in this new phase or whatever, I was like, "What is this?"
I mean, there was a lot of potential, but okay, I won't. I will not argue. Okay, it was a bad movie. The stats are there. I'll give you that. So
Wait,
okay,
no,
so
no, no.
there's
You don't
two.
have to. You don't have to stand by the stats. Like if you think, like, because I don't always agree with Rotten Tomatoes scores at all, but like defend
Agreed,
it a
but you said
little.
only one of them bombed, and it wasn't the Eternals.
Yeah,
Did you
fair.
watch Black Widow?
Objectively, like, so Black Widow, I think did not do well. I don't think Shang Chi did well, and I don't think Eternals did well. So out of four, I don't think three did well.
What? I thought Shang-Chi did really. I thought it did well. I
Let's
thought
look up
that's
some
the one
box
movie they
office
were.
numbers here.
That's. We're
Shang-Chi
not
did
looking at the
well.
stats.
Shang-Chi did do well. Uh,
Ooh,
so
damn!
what's it called?
It at the very least made some money. Holy
Yeah,
crap!
no, and it's good. It was a good movie. What's it called? Black Widow. It was like a weird one because I think it was like the first one after Endgame, so like everybody knew that, spoiler alert, she was dead. But also like they dropped it on Disney Plus, like, and the movies. So like it was never gonna do well at the box office
Okay,
because you could just like pay whatever it was at the time, like $30 and just stay home and watch it, or you could go to the movie with a
hold on,
family
hold
and
on,
spend $100
Well,
and
hold on.
watch
Are
it.
we talking about? Wait. Are we talking about making money, or are we talking about good movies?
So originally, I was talking about good movies versus bad movies, and so I thought the numbers would back it up. And no,
They don't.
Shang-Chi made 432 million. Black Widow made 379 in the theaters plus 125 million on the streaming services. So like
Mhm.
that's way more than I thought Black Widow made. I'll pull up the other ones, but go ahead.
But okay. So we're gonna move on, right? So the next movies: Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. You can't tell me that wasn't bad. That was a great
Incredible,
movie.
great.
Uh, I think Thor: Love and Thunder was a good movie. It did fell off a little bit. It was the mid, but from like think about it. You went from what was the other one before it? The
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok. You go from Ragnarok to Love and Thunder. It was gonna be a little hiccup, but it was still kind of good.
It was ass.
I walked out of Love and Thunder like, how could any of this have mattered? How
Hmm.
could like 5 minutes? I was trying to pull out
No,
like
I agree.
what
I agree. I
five
agree.
minutes from this movie is worth it
This is why I
because
said
now
very
we
mid.
get this in the future and it was nothing.
This is why I said very mid. It was very mid, but I liked it. I enjoyed Thor: Love and Thunder. They had the great concepts, but they didn't stick the landing. That I think they could have used Christian Bale much better. They could have introduced better what's his Thor's lady again,
Jane.
Thorish Jane. They could have used Jane better. I definitely think the kids could have been used better. That are like special gifts. But go ahead, Rambo.
Or not at all. Um,
That too.
Thor: Love and Thunder is the worst Thor movie of the four.
By
No,
like
the
non
dark
debatable.
the dark side. No way.
So
The dark side still.
Thor: The Dark World, at
Dark
least
World.
there's some payoff, and they cut back to it in Avengers Endgame, and they introduce the Reality Stone. So there's some substance to it.
Okay,
Like,
so you're telling me when Doomsday comes out and they reference Love and Thunder, that now it gets a boost because it's referenced in the movie? No, Rambo. No.
Yeah, well, but that's what I was talking about. Like, it has to
well,
matter.
yeah,
Like,
it's his.
especially
That was his point.
if the movie is like, if like we're talking about a franchise of movies building towards something, then and that's what they did so well up to Phase 3 through Endgame. Through Endgame, everything built on top of each other, and everything had something that mattered. And then they're like, nah, this is a movie. Maybe it matters, maybe it doesn't. And a lot of the times it has not.
And that's the thing. And even if it didn't matter, it was a bad movie. Like, they could have made a good movie that didn't tie into anything else, and I would have forgiven it just for that. But like, they made a bad movie that like probably doesn't tie into shit. Like, and I'm like, all right, so we didn't need that one. Like, but Manny, continue. Are there more movies on your list?
Yeah, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever was the last one of the 2022s.
Impossible feat. Impossible feat. That movie, like that.
I think they struck the lightning. They hit that shit perfectly for a movie that you lost your main character.
They made an incredible movie when they could have made an awful, like literally it. Oh my god, everything going against that movie, and somehow they still made it so good.
Pour one
Like,
for the dead homie.
yeah, to Chadwick Boseman.
To Chadwick Boseman. Rip.
So then after that, this is when it starts getting a little questionable.
So
By the way, it's
2022,
everything you said has been questioned until Doctor Strange and
no.
Black
But you said
Panther.
this was 2022.
We're in
No, this is
2022
now
now. Yeah.
2023.
So
We're
now we're in 2023. So it's been 3 years, and all right, cool. Just
I'm
up.
just gonna say Ant-Man and the Wasp. Not a lot of people agree with me, but I half liked it. I like
It's
the
okay.
idea. I don't like the ending.
Real
I like
quick,
how they-
to everyone agreed with you. It got 46% on Rotten Tomatoes. So at max, everybody half liked it.
Yeah,
Okay, I get that. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I enjoyed that.
great.
That was good. This would be considered my worst Marvel movie. The Marvels. Didn't like it. I think I remember watching with you, and we finished watching it, and I immediately forgot what happened in the movie.
Agreed. I'm trying to think of what happened, but that's why I'm like, oh, was it the worst? Because like, if it was really bad, I'd remember. You know, like
It was bad. They were warping randomly in the scene. The only thing good about it was literally the ending scene when Rhonda Rambeau, whatever her name is, goes
Monica.
to the Monica. What's her name?
Monica.
Random.
She ends up going to the X-Men universe, and you see Beast for like a second. I think that was the only thing good about the movie. Other than that, I didn't need it. You could give me a 5-second short of me just seeing Beast, and I was good.
Which is crazy because you think about like that movie cost like $200 something million to make, and like the only thing we needed from it was a post credit scene, which means like you could have put that post credit scene on another movie.
In another movie.
Oh, that's crazy to think about.
So then there was only one movie in 2024, and I'm about to make a name for myself. Deadpool Wolverine.
Excellent movie. Honestly, like maybe not the most meaningful, but like Rambo said, if you give me a good movie and you don't tie it into everything, that's fine. But they did actually tie it in with like the TVA and the master timeline.
And also like with Deadpool messing with timelines and stuff, how he keeps doing this could actually lead into like Doctor Doom and whatever with the what are they called, the incursions, like all the incursions that keep happening, and like Loki taking over the TVA. Like there's potential for them to tie everything together, which I think they will. But
which is one thing I was gonna say is that at the end of the day, no matter what movie we're talking about and like all the shit talking or whatever, we still don't know what truly makes all these movies that were connected. So if they pull off a Avengers thing, where now we see why all the movies how they are all connected, we still don't know if what we truly think is what's connecting them is actually what connects them. We'll find out in
Right.
Doomsday. But yeah, so then we go to 2025. Uh, a very mid movie, Captain America: Brave New World. I think they had a lot of good potential. It should have been better, but it was okay. I'll give it that. But I did like it. And then there's Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, like I said, and I think and those are it for now. Tomorrow I will be watching Spider Man.
You're gonna watch it tomorrow? Hell yeah, good shit.
Yeah,
Like I'll probably
I'm
go
taking
watch
a
it next Wednesday before we record.
I'm
Um,
taking a half day to watch it.
nice, nice. Oh yeah. Maybe I'll go with Bambo this week.
Spider-Man, baby.
Yeah, I was looking at tickets for tomorrow, and the only seats available by the time I looked, a bunch of theaters did have seats, but it was literally only front row seats at all those theaters. And I'm like, you know what? I don't love it that much.
I bought my ticket today, and for some reason, everything is booked except for one seat right smack in the middle. I think it's like
Nice.
you only go up 2 floors, which I personally think is like one of the best spots to be in. From like the handicap, and then like you just 2 floors right smack in the middle. I'm ready, bruh. I just don't like 3D. So I'm not watching it 3D.
Yeah, same, same. Oh, good shit. But like to the point, like yeah, they've been very hit
Mid,
and
yeah, no,
miss, but
it's
mostly
very
miss is
it,
what we can like all agree, especially by the Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter. Like
no. I don't
yeah.
know the tomatoes yet, so
So
I'm not gonna agree with them.
I don't know. So we've gotten kind of off topic. We were talking about the Midnight Suns. I think if they do like delve into like some horror stuff and like really like go genre specific with it and not just try and like, oh, this is gonna tie into no. Like, bro, you can have and DC's really good at this. DC is really good like with their animated movies of like they can
Oh,
make their
yeah.
Justice League dark or Justice League like Apocalypse War and have like John Constantine and Etrigan like they can have like their dark Avengers of the Justice League type shit, and then like it doesn't have to affect Wonder Woman, Batman. Like they have their dark enemies, and then they have like their world ending like stuff. And I think like if they do that with the Midnight Suns, like it could
I
be
mean,
fire.
but it's live action, so I feel like it's already hard to handle. But I mean, the cast looks amazing. It's Marshall Ali playing Blade, Oscar Isaac again as Moon Knight.
Mahershala Ali is probably not going to play Blade ever. I think they've been trying to greenlight that movie and him playing Blade for years, and they can't get some shit off the ground. I think they're going to recast, and we'll never see him as Blade. The only thing we'll get from him as Blade is like the voiceover at the end of the Eternals, where he's in the end credit scene. But
I call bet. I call bet right now.
all right, ten
Live.
bucks. I got
Okay,
$10.
$10. I think Midnight Suns, Marshall Ali is going to be in the movie as Blade.
All right, so $10 that they recast him.
All
If
right.
he
Retro shake.
if Blade is in it, they're gonna recast it.
Okay. If no Blade is in the movie, bets off. If this dude's in
No,
the
I'm getting my
movie and
$10.
if he's in the movie and if Blade is in the movie and it's not him, Rambo wins. If he's
Yes.
in the movie as Blade, Emmanuel wins.
Yeah.
Straightforward.
Yes.
It has been cemented in the pod.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Let me
then
know your vote.
and then recent reveal, Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider. No, I really thought they were gonna bring what's Nicolas Cage, but they're not. So I guess we're good.
Nah, Nicolas
Uh,
Cage would have been wild after the Spider Noir stuff.
nah, man. Did you not see
He,
Chris Evans? Did you not watch Deadpool and Wolverine?
yeah, but like the Chris
We're
Evans
way past that now.
as what's his name? The flame dude
Human
is
Torch.
all it's
Human
the
Torch.
Human Torch. That's hilarious because like the setup was so clearly Like people wanted fan service for Captain America. So boom, perfect. I don't think anybody's pining for Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider.
A lot of people are. Nicolas Cage has had like his the McConaissance. Like,
Wow.
yeah, nah, his career is like on the up and up. So what I think they'll do is like, if you guys have seen the first Ghost Rider movie, you remember Sam Elliott was playing like the old Ghost Rider on the horse.
I thought the same thing. I thought the same thing.
I think that's what they'll do with Nicolas Cage. Like have him be the old Johnny Blaze, and then like this is the new one, and like if
That
they
I
do
can
that,
respect. Yeah,
oh god,
that I
that'll
could
be
respect very much. But bringing him in as
Yeah.
this older dude to be, well, I guess they already said Ryan Gosling.
he could have honestly they could have still done him as Ghost Rider and have him be like the Nick Fury of the Midnight Suns. Like if he gets the team together, but he's like, I'm too old for this
So,
shit.
so that's my thing. Where if I lose the bet, I think the only person who's actually going to end up being Blade is going to be Wesley Snipes. Only because they already announced that Blade is the one who gets everyone together. So Blade is going to play a very, very important position, and I think that what they could do is make Blade look old because he's already old. You know, like he's already thousands of years old, actually.
So that's
And
like that's the thing. Like so that which would make me win the bet. Like if it is him, like and he's the Nick Fury of that, like and it's him just putting an old team together because he's too a new team together because he's too old. Like and like bro, even in Deadpool and Wolverine, he's like, what do you say?
there's one, and there's only going to be one.
Yeah, there's only one Blade. There's only gonna be one. Like, and that's why I think they were like kind of like soft launching it because like they can't get the Mahershala Ali movie like off the ground. Like, it could just be him.
No, well, in his defense, they said that it's not him. It's actually the directors, and he's agreed to yes, let's go forward, let's do this, and apparently this is
He's a hard
directed for a lot of
ass.
things. Yeah, yeah.
He's a hard ass though. Like he's one of the he's an actor. Not a. There's actors and then there's thespians. He's a thespian. He's a thespian. Like he has creative control. He's a very good actor. He wants to like final read over the script and like a lot of the shit that they're providing to him like hasn't been great and he doesn't want to sign off on it. Which is why I think they're just gonna be like, all right, bro, like we'll get someone else, you know. And meanwhile,
Which is
how old is
funny.
he? Like 50?
Is he 50?
Jamie. He is pretty. He's been in the game for a while. What was that movie
He's
where
52 years
isn't he in
old.
it? Nice.
52 years old. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like he hasn't had his first Blade movie and he's already in his 50s. Like so, which they're gonna recast, guys. You heard it here first or
Holy.
last. Who
We'll
knows?
see.
Him being
Yeah.
52 is insane. Yeah, at that point, get Wesley Snipes.
I mean,
Like
how old is
Wesley
Wesley Snipes?
Snipes has enough cash troubles that he'll do it for half the price.
I mean, just because
He's
he was in jail and
63.
aged well doesn't mean.
Wesley Snipes is 63, so that's a little tough.
No.
They're like literally right there.
And he does look good for 63. Like let's not.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
not.
hey, no, for sure, but fuck, 63,
They
goddamn.
both do. They both do. Damn. Yeah. So then they also announced. I may be saying his name wrong. Mustafa Shakir, as Brother Voodoo. Anthony Ramos as the Hood. Gail Garcia Bernal as Werewolf by Night. I might have said it wrong, but he was the
No, I'm
original
sorry.
one. Yeah. Okay. Carrie Jones as Man Thing. Laura Donnell as so Bloodstone. Kit Harington as Black Knight. Sasha Baron Cohen as Mephisto. So Borat is playing Mephisto. I love it. I'm here for it. I'm here for
That's
it.
a good
He
pull.
was
I
already
like that.
Mephisto. He was in
Huh?
Ironheart. Did you guys watch Ironheart?
No.
Fuck no.
Am I the only
I saw
one who
the.
does their
No,
research?
I'm
I
not gonna.
hate
No, no,
it
no.
here.
I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
I didn't
don't
watch
call
like the
watching
first.
Ironheart research, all right?
What did he say?
I don't know, we lose you?
Yeah. Did I lose you? Manny? We
True.
can't hear you.
We sure did.
All right,
Can you
now
hear
we
me
can.
now?
Sounds
Okay,
good.
yeah.
We
Sorry,
might have to
headphone died.
scrap this whole
It's
episode. There's gonna be so much editing that needs to go on because of Manny.
God damn it. um, what else was I gonna say? But yeah, I mean, I think the Midnight Suns is a great idea. I think we definitely have some potential there. Um, I'm excited for that. But there was a lot of Comic Con stuff that came out. More than that, a lot of video game stuff. I don't know if you guys saw. I had the pleasure of trying out the Marvel Tokon beta this weekend, which is the new fighting game. I think you guys remember Marvel vs. Capcom. I used to play a lot. Huge roster. They finally came out with something new. They finally reintroduced the X-Men in 10 years of them being in a fighting game. They're finally back. Everyone's lit. Try it out the beta. I'm buying it for sure. Day one. Don't buy it for PC. It doesn't work that well yet. But yeah,
Good to
Marvel
know.
Tokon. Really fun. That's something you and like I know me, Rambo, and Manny, we like to once in a while throw hands. By the fucking way, Dragon Ball, Sparking Zero, Neo, fucking Ultima, whatever the fuck it's called. It's a new update. 30 new characters, tons of new costumes, new arenas. We
30?
gotta get in. Yeah, bro,
Oh
30
yeah.
like 30 characters.
Yeah,
They
no.
got
We gotta
they
throw
added
hands.
yeah, they added everybody from GT. So you have Android 17 from GT. They have regular 17, and then they have Super 17. They got Vegeta in his base form from GT that could transform to Super Saiyan 4. They got Pan. They got Chi Chi from Dragon Ball. They brought King Piccolo from the original Dragon Ball. They brought everybody, like anybody that was originally missing in Sparking Zero, they're in here.
Is
They
this
even
Right?
DLC?
Hot
what happened?
take. Baby is the greatest villain Dragon Ball has ever produced.
We'll get to that point. Give me 1 second. What? What you say, Lito?
It is that DLC? Like you have to pay for it?
Uh, no. So
Versus
it actually became a whole new standalone. It was going to be DLC. I think it is. I think you could buy it as DLC. It's gonna be like a fat $30. I think. I'm not 100% sure. Jamie, can you
that's
look this up?
wild.
I don't know which of these makes me more mad. I don't know if it
Yeah.
was
I look.
DLC or being a standalone game.
Look.
If they're
I'm not.
charging extra, that's crazy. Like,
So I do understand if they are charging because like in so I know you're not very used to it, but like video game, I mean the fighting scene in video games, they come out with normal edition, which comes out first, and then there's the ultimate special Neo, whatever it's called. But I'm actually reading right now is actually going to be DLC.
Yeah,
So if we
$30
have
though. $30 for
yeah,
the DLC.
which is not bad, which is not bad because in video game terms, that's cheap
if
for
you
what
would
we're
have
getting.
paid, if you would have paid for the ultimate, for the highest tier when it dropped, would you have gotten this for free?
That's a good point because I did do that.
So that's
I'll
what I'm
I
tell
didn't
saying.
you.
think
Like, if
so.
it's
I'll
some shit like that where you pay like an extra whatever the fuck, so whatever does come out, you get the next shit for free. But if like you pay $100 for the game up front, and then like they're still charging you, this leads back to like a few weeks back's topic where they're just gonna suck us dry and not in the fun way.
So I love to be sucked up dried, but this is not the
Not by
fun way. Uh,
not by Akira Toriyama's corpse.
Damn.
RIP,
Yeah, rest
RIP.
in peace. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama Sensei.
By the way, Rambo looks like Piccolo.
He's like, there, I
We
said
see
it.
we see the fit,
Yeah, I said it.
Rambo.
We see the fit Rambo, but goddamn Piccolo in your aura apartment.
I should I
uh,
should I
no,
should strap on a white towel and just stand in the
stand
corner.
there. Yup.
Just farm
But
it.
no, but that's the thing about in the video game industry. You know, like I said, fighting games they come out with another edition. They charge usually they charge you for a whole brand new game. Like Marvel Tokon, right? Very excited. I'm gonna buy it day one. But I won't be surprised if they come out with a special edition, maybe a year or maybe 2 years from now, and it's like, oh look, it's the ultimate, but plus a whole bunch. That's the thing with fighting games, which is why we keep it casual around here, but don't fuck around because I will catch me outside. I got y'all. But not for you, but for the listeners. um, but yeah, that's like the thing in the game. So like DLC, but for like what they're offering with 30 characters already, DLCs don't do that. There's at least I think at least five new stages. There's probably more, but I'm gonna say five just because I'm not sure. There was a whole bunch of different things. One thing the game actually has that we have never seen in any Dragon Ball Z game is a false Super Saiyan version when he fights um,
Lord Slug.
Lord Slug. Yeah, when he fights Lord Slug. That's never been involved in any of the games, and this is like the first time they're actually gonna do it. Um, so I think, like I said before, Sparking Zero is a really great game. I will pay the 30 DLC. We're sharing an account. Yes, you'll be able to download it.
Yes,
So
appreciate that.
so
But like
real quick.
shout out to like what's the name of the form again? The Fall Super Saiyan.
Mhm.
Shout out to like that transformation because when I first saw that the Lord Slug movie, I don't know if you guys remember like when they used to actually put music in the DBZ movies. That's the first time I heard the song "Stupefy" by Disturbed.
Oh,
Like,
true,
yeah, it was to
true.
that. And then like also Change by Deftones was during the Cooler's Revenge movie. Like, shout out to when like we used to have art like together.
D DB
The shit was so nice.
Look,
Before
I love
licensing got dirty.
yeah, DBZ though, like in the classic era of their movies, bro, they used to kill it. They had the best soundtracks. I personally think they had the best appearances compared to like the TV show, where like Piccolo in the beginning was notorious for coming out saving Gohan in the movies. Then it became when like Vegeta became like the good guy with Goku. Then it became, oh, Vegeta came to save Goku, even though like it's not technically saving.
Like
You know?
nobody's gonna kill him but me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like I love that era. Lito, what were you gonna say?
No, it's four stages and four episode battles and 33 characters. I don't know that that's worth $30.
No,
have
definitely
you
it's worth.
played have
It's
you played Sparking Zero?
No. So I didn't think the original game was worth $80. So you see how I get here?
I mean,
bruh,
I didn't.
there.
Manny paid for it, and I share it on my shit, and it was worth
I'm
every
gonna
penny he paid.
I'm gonna share it with you, brother. You let me know. I will send it to you after this.
Bro,
uh,
literally, I think that's the reason why I even got a PS5. Like when that game dropped and we were just like playing it all the time, I was like, yeah, if I get a PS5, can I play it? Like if Manny would go to work and I was off that day, like I would be like, yo, can I use your PS5? And I just like go into his room and start playing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Like that shit
bro,
was I love it. It's
So
it's
so
Super Smash Brothers, but for Dragon Ball.
so I know where Emmanuel stands on this. Would you pay $30 for this DLC then?
Yes. So I didn't pay for the game and I haven't turned on my PlayStation in forever. But
since
like,
I left,
yeah, yeah, no, literally,
maybe
no,
before.
yeah, no, literally, probably. Um, no, man. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. But like, this is the thing. It's just like they're just gonna keep getting us with these. Like, it should just be if you bought the Ultimate Edition or whatever the top tier, like I said, like it should just be free. Like,
It should.
or
It should. I'm
Confirmed,
just
maybe
letting
it
you know.
shouldn't. I don't
confirmed,
know. I'm
not
of two
free.
minds because it's just like people are putting in the work to create these things and they gotta get paid. And I'm just like if you got the $30, spend it. If not, and if these characters don't mean some shit to you like they do to like me and shit, like then don't. But
Look, I'm also one who now like waits for sales. I get it, but like I'm telling y'all, for someone who plays a lot of video games and buys these things, $30 for this DLC, definitely play it. You don't see
you
like
know,
in the perfect example, Marvel. I mean, not Marvel. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate came out with a gigantic roster. They released, I think it was 6 or 8 new characters. Each of those characters were at least $15 to $20 when they come out each individually, and people pay them, and people still use them. You don't find mainly fighting games that are willing to give you more than at least 5 characters within $20. Marvel Tokan, I'm just gonna bring it up again. We just got the full roster. The first DLC character that they just announced that will come out soon is Scott Summers as Phoenix Cyclops. There's only 3 more spots after him. That DLC is $20 to buy all, like, to get the season pass right now. You don't get the season pass, you're paying like $6 per character, and before you're almost at $30. I'd rather pay $30 to get 33 characters, 4 different stages. What was that other one? New
Four,
music.
four, four
That
episode battles, which
Oh,
fun.
brother, and that oh yeah, and I forgot they completely brought the most favorite mode from the old Budokai games. Remember Budokai
I,
3
I,
as
I remember playing Tenkaichi, and those episode battles were pretty sick.
bro, we get the old classic story mode where you literally choose your character, you fly around, you choose where you want to get, like literally in Budokai 3. That was the last time we saw this mode. Like, I got no problem paying $30 for this, because in reality, I haven't picked up this game, and if it was just a new character like 1 or 2, which is what they actually gave us in the beginning, I was like, oh, I wouldn't have paid $100 for the ultimate. But if they told me all these characters was going to be included in the ultimate, then yeah, for sure I would have bought it. Right now, yeah, I'm gonna buy this $30 DLC because I'm that nigga.
Yeah, I think this goes like going back to what Rambo was saying, what we talked about a few weeks ago, is that they're gonna keep milking us. Like we could be outraged. People could post all the shit on Twitter. People could go crazy, like all over social. And then the same people who are going nuts are gonna be like, "No, I don't need to give you my credit card. You already have it on file. Just charge it." Like,
I get you. Look, I get you. But Rambo, when was the last time you and I played? Like a year ago, maybe. Maybe a few.
For
Like,
the last DLC drop.
yeah, that was almost a year ago. This game's been out for quite a while, and the fact that they came out and instead of spitting in our faces, how some games do, that they'll make you wait a year, 2 years for one character, maybe two. Brother, we're getting 33 and extra shit. Like a lot of extra shit. Pay the $30. This is the one time I say, hey, put a little more. And this could be biased because at the end of the day, for the people who are watching and they know what Destiny is, I bought in every DLC. I bought in it on PlayStation and PC, the entire DLCs, and I am still the first one to complain about like paying for DLC, but I still do it. If the game is good, if the game is going to bring you more time to play the game, and for at least me, it gives me more time to play with my family because that's a game that we actually do enjoy. Yeah, I'll pay the $30. Bitches.
Is it for me? Is it matching? No, I like. It's a sign of the times. Shout out to Harry Styles.
yeah, I was gonna say,
Oh
cue the
my
music.
god.
No, like, yeah, as much as we bitch and moan, it's like, bro, just spend your money where it makes you happy and just stop bitching, is what it is. Like, yeah, like, it's $30. Like what's $30? Like 2 trips to McDonald's? Like, but
One trip if you got another person with you.
That used to be 10 trips to McDonald's, by the way, like to be clear.
I've
And
been
that's the
eating so
problem.
much lately, guys.
Not McDonald's.
I'm becoming my biggest problem.
You're
By the
eating
way,
McDonald's?
Yeah.
yeah,
Why?
why not? Why
What?
not?
What?
Just no salad and no tomatoes right now. That's fine.
No, that's not
No.
that's not the problem.
What, you
Guys,
think
no.
fast food is a problem?
Yeah, for sure. Fast food
I've
no
always
good
been
for
like
you.
supernaturally lean, so it's like an extra carbs and
Rambo, take
calories
off
have
your
never
shirt.
been.
Do a twist.
I'm
You know,
wearing a wife beater. Like let them imagine something. No,
I'm I'm
um,
I'm just saying, like
no,
it's
a
not
double
good for
quarter
your
pounder.
inside.
Uh, our parents are from the Dominican Republic. First of all, this is that shit that like when people are like, oh, you should say to my stomach. It's like, get the fuck out of here. I got a third world stomach. Like nothing fucks
Yeah.
me up, bro.
Hey,
Like get the
to be
hell no.
clear from a
Let's get
taste
it, Kindy.
perspective and stuff, like I get the McDonald's. I'm just saying it's literally not good for us. Like it doesn't upset my stomach. It's not good for you.
Nothing is what like give it some time. The thing you think is good for you, like you'll read a Google article that's like, oh, Trader Joe's or Whole Foods got their this from that, and everyone's getting their shit from the same Purdue and Tyson.
Yeah,
Like
there's four
so,
companies that most of the US gets their food from, but you're not telling me that you making a chicken sandwich at home out of your own chicken that you grind is the same like
Who's grinding
quality
chicken?
as a
first of all,
McChicken.
First
Who's
of all,
grinding chicken?
this coming
I
from
made
you
some
is
chicken
rich as
too.
fuck. Is rich as fuck because this is the nigga that's like, oh, if I could automate anything, like fast food literally exists for this. Like,
Yeah, but it's automated with poison. That's what I'm saying. Like I would
find some
automate
like
healthy food.
I talk to my sister about this all the time because I always have a candle lit here. I like colognes. And she's like, oh, like, I don't think that could be good for you. And I'm like, bro, like, literally, if this shit's gonna kill me, like, there's only so much joy you can find on this fucking planet. And so, if these little things are gonna kill me, it reminds me of the quote. It's like, literally, find what you love and let it kill you. Like, do that. Like, you can't be hiding behind a rock, like, oh, this thing,
Okay,
that. Like,
so would
my
you put
gluten intolerance.
McDonald's in that category?
Things I love.
Yeah.
If it's delicious and
Yeah.
fresh, yeah.
Yeah, no, like legit, like, bro, this is actually a real good topic. Last meal for me, a double quarter pounder with cheese, a double quarter pounder with cheese from McDonald's, uh, 10 lemon pepper wings from Wingstop, and then probably like I want some steak in there, like from literally any place like above like an Outback, and then like I have
Outback or better.
yeah,
I
like
fuck with Outback.
a good sirloin, like or New York strip, some shit like that, like a good little tender with some fat on it. Like, yeah, hit me with that. Done.
Damn, damn, damn. Death row, like a death row meal. Like I'm getting whatever I want.
Yeah.
Um,
And
medium
a
rare.
Reese's. And a Reese's.
Ooh, nice.
We
Him
do
and
A
love
medium,
Reese's.
Reese's.
a medium rare steak with a lobster tail with a lot of butter.
From?
Huh?
From where?
Honestly, I don't even care where the lobster's from. I don't even care where the steak is from. As long as they're cooked how I want it cooked and good,
Okay.
fine. But I will take a steak anywhere Outback and higher. I like Outback. I would also put a bloomin' onion as my appetizer because I do love that. A plate of Caesar salad, a cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory. I think they're honestly my favorite one is their plain dish, like their plain one. I would just get their plain cheesesteak, uh, cheesecake, um, a large Coke, and a banana shake from Checkers.
Good pull. Lethal.
Uh, I'm out.
Yeah, this is gonna contradict all the shit I was just talking.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
but the thing is that it's the last one. So at that point, have your double checker burger with fries.
But that's what I'm saying. Like these are the things that like they make you happy. Like so, like you're avoiding eating them because you're like, oh no, it's poison. It's this, it's that.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
don't want to
meanwhile, it's like, bro,
die.
literally the air we're breathing is shit. The water we drink is full of fluoride. Like,
Have you been to Florida?
but sorry, continue. Let's
I
hear
was
it.
born in it. Yeah, so a fry lover burger would probably somehow make it in there, even though it's like not cream of the crop food. It is just something that I enjoy, and it's something that I
Comfort
haven't
food.
had all year because I decided I'm not eating that. I haven't had McDonald's all year. The only fast food I had was Burger King and Taco Bell came by in like times that it was just like, hey brother, have to eat food, and
It's
this is
time.
what's
It's time.
around at the moment. So those snuck in there, but like literally less than a handful of times fast food all year. Um, but that's where a fry lover burger would find its way back, because that's just like, and again, that's not even. I know it's not even good when I'm eating it. Like sometimes I feel like Cypher in that scene in The Matrix when he's eating steak. He's like, I know this isn't steak. You know?
See, that's the difference between me, which you can probably see as the chin. I'm gonna live my day every day as like it's my last. And if that means I'm gonna get myself a good ass fucking meal today, I'm fucking doing it.
Literally, like run that shit. Like for whom the bell tolls.
Yeah, look, I'm trying and look, and I think we were talking about it earlier today before we even got on the path. I'm trying to be a little more healthier. I'm gonna stop eating at 7 p.m. I'm gonna drink a little bit more water. But you got me fucked up if you don't think on a day off I'm gonna go and eat a steak or eat whatever and like enjoy myself. I'm not gonna do that, but I will start moderating my food and making sure that I'm not over getting high or getting drunk and then like, oh, let me eat with my eyes and not with my stomach, like that. That's where it's got to stop. And I think that's, gluttony is a part of the sins. And you know too much of it is bad, but I think when you're treating yourself to meals, especially if you like, like Rambo, you hit the gym, you have a kid, you're taking care of your kid, you're doing stuff. I think it's perfectly fine to enjoy yourself whatever meal you want. If you're home all day, work from home, and you're not going out to work out and you're still eating the foods, then the other one who should be responsible is yourself. And that's where I'm at, so like, for me, you're never gonna stop me not eating well, but I will start eating better and making better choices. But if it's my last day, brother, I'm going fucking out.
So that's like what I'm saying. Like I've been working out for a very long time, and like I've seen like the fitness Instagram community. I've seen it grow. I've seen like the shit that people peddle, and like people are like, oh, you can't outwork a bad diet. It's like if you're a professional bodybuilder, sure, but like who's doing that? Like you wanna look good, you wanna feel good, like bro, like you know how long like food sits in your body? 3 days until you shit that out completely. Like bro,
But
but
to that point, it's like that's where the balance comes in. Like, yeah, it's gone. Like if you eat something bad, 3 days later, it's out of your system. But if you're eating it every day or every 3 days, like it's never getting out of your system. And like I can tell you, the way I grew up, I was having fast food way too often. Like, and I don't mean the way I grew up, like my parents. Like, no, that was arroz con pollo y habichuela. But like,
mhm.
I mean, when I decided I'm gonna eat whatever I want, I was eating the wrong stuff entirely too often. Like, regardless of fitness level, and that's where it needs
But
to be
not the
balanced. And
but
maybe
not the
zero's not the right answer, but like certainly, like the frequency I was at was not the right answer.
But you worked at one of these establishments as
Oh,
well.
brother, it's
So
terrible.
so
I see
like
what
so
happens to the sauce when you leave it. Oh, brother,
yeah, so
it's not what you want.
like that's also kind of the issue. You got like the well, I guess Manny did too, but Manny had like a better, more wholesome view of at a different
I worked at
establishment.
Chipotle. I worked at Chipotle. That shit was funny. Chick
And
Fil A
Chick-fil-A. I was saying
and Chick Fil
Chick-fil-A.
A. I worked at Chick Fil A. I fucking hated my life, but at the same time, it was good. But you know what's funny? I've been getting into a new dish lately, and I gotta thank my good friend Tony Soprano when he's like, "I love gabagool, I love gabagool." You haven't seen that video? I sent it to you like 3 times already
On Twitter.
Really?
On
on
Twitter.
everything. I sent it on Twitter, on Instagram, and by text message.
Oh. I mean, if it's on Twitter, I told you I can't watch shit. Like, but no, man. Fucking,
Drop it in the group chat.
you know.
I will. Trust me. I got it
Were you
actually.
dropping Sopranos because you were done, or
Yeah,
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 for sure. He
yeah.
was.
I
okay?
gotta